On facetumbwitter, I asked for your 4-word sex questions and you responded brilliantly. Some of them I've answered in other videos, others I'll answer now. Is pansexual commonly used? Yeah, but I would say more often people say pan like they do bi, gay, straight, or ace. It's shortened. How to retract consent? I've changed my mind. I'm not into this anymore. More polyamory content, please? The flatware company Oneida started off as a polyamorous community. They believed in free love and complex marriage. Essentially, you could have sex with anyone you wanted as long as it was consensual. The group has disbanded, but now you know about your silverware. Vagina aftercare? After sex? Give your vulva some cuddles. Then when you've resolved a little, urinate, maybe shower, put on comfy loose clothing, or stay naked. How to enjoy sex? Listen to your partners and ask for what you want. Advice for sexual biting? Test it on yourself first, avoid breaking the skin, and kiss the spot afterward. Normalizing sexual taboos? Possible? Through Sexplanations, I've demonstrated oral sex on a banana, humped a giant squid plushie, and even given preparation tips for anal sex. Yes, possible. What good are pubes? Warmth, padding, personal expression, signal of puberty, anti-friction, play toys. Any cures for vaginismus? Kegels, dilators, masturbation, Botox, sex therapy, and in rare cases, surgery. How to introduce kinks? Sexplanations. Watching it together sets a tone for open, non-judgmental discussions about sexuality. Should virgins get tested? Here are my reasons for getting tested. 1. Learn what infections I do and don't have. 2. Get treatment for STIs transmitted from behaviors completely unrelated to ideas of virginity. And 3. To know what the experience of getting tested is like for future reference. Can you explain autosexuality? Arousal is more accessible from one's own stimulation, self, auto, than from being with someone else sexually. How deep are vaginas? At a resting state, an average of 3 to 5 inches, but there are some as shallow as millimeters and others that extend to accommodate very large objects. Tips for female orgasm? Masturbate, then repeat. Then repeat, then repeat. What could go wrong? Lots, but the first thing that comes to mind is that you could think you had someone's consent and didn't. Is chlamydia transmitted orally? Yes. Beginner lesbian sex advice? Stevie Bobby's lesbian sex series on YouTube. Can open relationships work? Yep. Future of virtual sex? I imagine you'll be able to pick anyone in real life and program the kind of sex you want to have with them to look, feel, and sound perfectly realistic. Rules for car makeout? Defog the windows before driving again and don't kill the car battery by leaving the radio on. Advice for better communication? Listen more. Healthy non-hormonal birth control? In condoms. On condoms, outer course, withdrawal, fertility awareness, sterilization. I'm a fan of options. Short vagina sex advice? Oral sex, anal sex, or fully aroused vaginal sex where you keep your legs straight so that you create the perception of depth without being punctured. Roadhead? Yay? Nay. If the rush of pleasure while operating a motorized vehicle outweighs the risk of biting off your partner's genitals, car damage, paralyzation, and possible fatalities, then yay. Might I recommend instead a blowjob on the couch while playing Mario Kart? Too much fluid? Help. Washable panty liners. What is a penis? An organ that protrudes or detaches from the body to reproduce, expel urine, experience sexual pleasure, and or self-actualize. What would delight you? If you share Sexplanations with someone who doesn't know about it yet, and if you stay curious. Thank you to everyone who makes this channel possible via Patreon. If you would like to support us too, you can go to patreon.com/sexplanations. Warmth, padding, public... Why is it that directing me to be cool is the hardest part of your job?